Here comes another piece that we've talked about. It's coming into focus here, and that's our tautology. Now, I want to make sure this is perfectly clear, is that you're welcome to go through every one of the rules of inferences, and by the way, you might get that, on proving that each one of those rules happen to be a tautology. Now remember, what a tautology means is that through all the possible combinations of all the variables, no matter what happens, the whole darn thing ends up being true. That's a tautology. So all of those that you see in that original box there, original table that I gave you, all end up being true. Now, there's some, the book really goes into one or two examples proving its tautology for the 8 or 9 rules that we've got. There's resources online that goes into every one of tautology. Honestly, I'm not going to waste your time with that because, hey, it works. It's an exercise that's going to come up for you to prove its tautology and all that stuff. But here's the interesting part here. This takes some time, but there's another method that you know of to prove that it's also a tautology, and that's using our CDE, or equivalence rules and laws that we've gone over their previous weeks and our concepts of this class. So here's the exact same thing that this is actually a problem that you might have done in your homework or in the examples or one of the videos that I made here, doing the exact same thing that you're used to, using CDE, De Morgan's law. De Morgan's law happens a bunch here, and then our distribution law, breaking things up. So notice this is there's 2 ways basically of getting to the same thing, that our inference is going to be tautology. That's the big deal. You can use either one, but either one will get down to, frankly, that, hey, it's going to be true. Now, in the long run, once we start getting into longer and longer bits that we've got here, again, we're going to ignore the tautology for now, but we're going to start looking at equivalence laws and some of the inference laws here to prove our longer statements that don't fit our inference rules perfectly. They're going to start looking like this. So that's a preview of what's coming up ahead. Just remember, tautology, 2 ways of proving it. Whichever way you're directed to do it, make sure you know which one and how to do it.